The new channel. See the new. The new channel. See the new. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone and welcome to the new channel, here to help you see the new you. My name is Bob and this is the Fort Project. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show right here on the Fort Project, where we talk about money, business, and life. Tonight, right here on TNC. My name is Bob, your host, and good evening once again, wherever you are in this part of the world, in Dubai, UAE, and across the globe. If you're watching this, hello to you, and welcome to the show. And first things first, I would like to invite you guys to follow us and like us here on the TNC or the new channel. You can send us messages, comment and insights on the comment section down below of the live broadcast that we are doing tonight, and another exciting second episode of this show. And tonight is the 11th day for the month of July 2020. It's a Saturday weekend right here in Dubai, UAE, and if you are in the Philippines, you're watching this 11 o'clock at night in the Philippine Standard Time. And of course, yes, another exciting topic and episode that we're going to be discussing a little bit later on. I have two guests this evening, and we're going to be, again, picking the brain of the guest that we have. Actually, babae talaki to, no? So, mag-asawa to tonight. But then again, you can, again, like us and follow on the TNC Facebook page and give us some love right here. Share it to your friends and family and then loved ones. And of course, hello to all the people locked into us right here or joining us right here on the broadcast. Gladys Rimas Brasilia, hello to you. Ralph Mandaraog, all the way from Dubai, UAE. Hello to, who else do we have here? Ayun, sila pala. We have 11 million na pala. Hindi ko lang makita yung iba. 11 million. See, di ba? Grabe, di ba? Second episode, 11 million viewers. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit, a little story, a short story, because this has something to do with our guest for this evening. There's a company of shoes, okay? And then, of course, may president, may manager, may CEO. The owner, inutusan yung isang agent niya na pumunta ka nga dun sa ganitong lugar, medyo liblib na lugar siya. Sabi niya, tingnan mo kung pwede tayong mag-expand ng business natin doon, ng company natin doon, ng store natin doon. So, they sell shoes, pamaa, di ba? Mga tsinela, sapatos, sandals, at kung ano-ano ba. Basta anything that has something to do with shoes, okay? So, yung unang-unang agent, siguro nag-travel siya for 3 days. Lahat, barko, bangka, tricycle, bus, lahat sinakyan niya kasi medyo malayo talaga yung lugar. So pagbalik ng agent, sabi nung agent doon sa owner of the company, yung president, nako, boss, hindi tayo pwede tayo ng business natin kasi nakapaa yung mga tao doon. 'Di ba? Para mga taga-bundok sila, hindi sila marunong magsapatos. So walang lugar yung business natin sa lugar na pinuntahan ko. Malabo 'yan, boss. And then, of course, being the owner and the president of the company, hindi naman siya naniniwala agad dun sa unang statement ng agent. So, nagpadalawa siya ng second agent. Okay? sabi nung president dun sa agent na pangalawa, pumunta ka rin doon, mag-ocular inspection ka and see if we can actually expand the business dun sa lugar na yon and balitaan mo. So usually, well, the usual 3 days biyahe siya. And then after a few days, bumalik ngayon yung pangalawang agent. Sabi nung pangalawang agent, boss, naku, tama-tama. Big time ang mangyayari. Puputok yung shoe industry natin yan. Yung shoe business natin yan. Pwede ka agad magtayo ng 2 branches. Alam mo bakit? Kasi wala pang nagsasapatos doon. Tayo magtuturo sa kanila na magsapatos kasi lahat doon ng tao nakayapak. So tamang-tama yung business na meron tayo doon sa lugar na pinapuntahan mo sa akin. So being the president of the company and the owner of the company, dalawang information yung dumating sa kanya. Same thing with what's happening in the world right now, 'di ba? Ang nakita ng isa is bad news. Ang nakita ng isa, opportunity. Now with the COVID-19, with the corona that's been happening internationally across the globe, what do you see? Do you see a problem, which it is already a problem, or do you see an opportunity for you to grow as a person, learn skills, and maybe grow your business in the process of this COVID-19 and staying at home? And with that, of course, dyan po papasok yung ating mga bisita. And again, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you guys who's been supporting and giving some love and watching this episode. Si M. Batino Tagle also locked into us. Welcome to the TNC. Tita Dot Dot, si Mahal. Dorothy, all the way from Dubai, UAE, is also watching this evening as we speak. And again, I'm very, very happy that we're here again on a weekend. So you can watch this twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays, 7 o'clock in the evening in Dubai time and 11 o'clock in the evening in the Philippine time. All right. And if you are in the States, Australia, Europe, some parts of I don't know where, but again, hello to you. Thanks a lot for being here. All right, now, with that being said, hindi ko na patatagalin, ano? Let me just read a few sentences right here before I actually bring in my guest this evening. All right, so she is the founder and head of creatives of the MelRish Studio. She is a wedding photographer, videographer who specializes in storytelling. She started with photography way back in 2009 and has lived in Dubai for 16 years. A graduate of UP Diliman with a bachelor degree in interior design. She has previously worked as a visual merchandiser before working in a MelRish Studio full-time. She was the area VP manager for Pottery Barn and Pottery Barn Kids, handling UAE and Bahrain stores. Her first film was Aurora, which won her the Most Promising Filmmaker, Best in Writing, and first runner-up in 2016 48-hour film project. The movie Aurora was also selected in the London Monthly Film Festival in 2017. The same film won her Best Director in ESFF in 2017. And she also won the Best Director in ESFF 2018 for her movie Girl Next Door. She has named one of the 100 most influential Filipinos in the Gulf by Illustrado magazine in 2018. And she won TFT, or the Filipino Times Award, Best Director in 2018. She is also a recognized international director by the Film Development Council of the Philippines. Her recent film is a short comedy called OFW Diaries, which tells about a Filipino who came to Dubai and with hard work has achieved growth in her career. Please welcome on the show Miss Melon Perez, together with the husband, si MelRish Perez. Hope I got that right. Welcome to the program, guys.
Hi.
All right. So medyo mainit sa Dubai, matraffic kanina. Gaano ka traffic kanina going to the studio from the house?
Medyo we got delayed kasi we stay in Barsha, so it's near the mall and it's a weekend here. So kaya I think medyo may traffic kasi weekend. So marami punta sa mall.
Right. Okay, so let's get to know more about you guys. Like you said, you've been in Dubai for 16 years, but how did you started in Dubai? Of course, hindi naman kayo pagdating agad dito, boom, eto na, diba? So how did you guys started in Dubai, which was 16 years ago?
I think I start with syempre, was hired through an agency. I was hired as a visual merchandiser by this furniture company. When I came here, Ganun din, I think like not everyone, but majority of the Filipino stories, was bed spacing, maliit na sweldo, and then I climbed the corporate ladder. After a couple of years, I got another job na medyo mas malaking sweldo, mas malaking offer, pero empleyado pa rin. And then I stayed there for 4 years. Then I got promoted in another company with a higher position as an area visual merchandising manager of this American brand of furniture. Um, and then that's when I decided na after that gig, gig, yun yung last gig ko before we moved full-time sa the MelRish Studio. Actually, 2008 is when I met Arish. But I came here about 16 years ago, so that is 2004.
So dito na kayo nagkakilala. So dumating ka dito as a single woman, and then eto na naging doble na. Oh.
Talaki na siya.
Si Irish naman, your background is?
So basically, dumating ako dito 2007. So as an IT engineer. So direct hire naman ako. Medyo social yung pagka-hire sa akin dito sa Dubai. So sabi ko naman, hindi ako mag-abroad kapag hindi siya ka-related sa career ko. So I'm a IT graduate. So, and my boss hired me directly in the Philippines. So kaya sabi, and then he gave me a job as an IT engineer. So I got the opportunity. So 2007, I joined the UAE, and then early 2008, we met, and then we got married as well at the same year.
Same year, wow.
2008. Yeah, so di ko na pinakawalan kasi alam mo na. So yeah, and then after that, so I work only in one company here in Dubai. So since 2007 hanggang 2013 or 14, when I quit the job to full-time to MelRish as well.
Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have your respective career during those times, and I'm pretty sure that medyo mas maganda yung bigay. I would say lucrative compared to others. No. Ano yung difference ng high earner dun sa having your own business? Because that's what we're going to be talking about a little bit later on as we go on the show tonight. But during those times, because a lot of people would say, okay na ako kasi ang laki ng kinikita ko, I'm in a stable company and we're growing and we're international, multinational company. But despite that, you still wanted to have your own. So anong difference you being a high earner in Dubai? Because a lot of people here in Dubai would maybe relate, di ba, na nasa Emirates ako, nasa Imar ako, nasa big company ako, but you guys took the leap of faith na, okay, why don't I start my own business? But okay, so during those times, what's the difference?
I think kasi nung time din I faced the same dilemma kasi area visual merchandiser and then American company pa, tapos I risk na ang daming discourage din sa amin na parang, uy, bibitawan mo ba yung work mo to open your own business na hindi mo alam yung kung may darating. Kasi I think in all business, hindi mo predict how much you earn next month, how many projects you'll get next month. So, but we took the risk. Kasi when you're working in a company, you work hard, pero it's the same. You petics ka, same as sweldo ka. You work hard double time, same pa rin, same salary. Tapos merong in 2008, actually in 2009, that's actually yun yung isa sa mga recession, worldwide recession na apektuhan yung mga company sa UAE ng time na yon. Marami akong nakitang colleagues na nawalan na work, and sabi ko nakakatakot, hindi stable kahit you're in a high position. Actually, minsan inuuna pa nila yung nasa top position pag nagtatanggal ng workers. So, sabi ko, even though I'm a manager, meron pa rin danger na may risk na matanggal ako sa work, and then what? So, yung opportunity, ginrab na namin, sabi namin, anyways, and I thought also that if I resign, focus on my business just in case hindi mag-work yung business, I can easily go back to work and find another job while we're so I think yun yung isa sa mga mistakes ng ibang employees. Sinasabi nila that we will start our business when we retire or later on or pag mag-iipon muna ako. Ang dami yun. Pero it's better to start young, start to build that business while you're young, while you have the energy. And yun yung nasa-suggest ko sa iba.
Thank you.
Ang feeling mo,
yes, go ahead,
yung
Irish.
feeling natin, yung in the beginning, kumbaga parang we are earning and much na parang okay na siya, na sakto na siya, maganda insurance privilege na meron kami. Pero yung may time na, I mean, maganda kasi siya, pero yung after work, you go home, hindi mo na isipin yung work, pero kapag may business ka na, it's different way. So, even off, you have to take na ano yung susunod na project next week, parang gano'n to survive. Pero, actually, me and Melon, when we started the business as well, we pray na this business is just only for earn money. Actually, our main goal that time is we're praying before na yung business namin to support us to go all over the world and to see and share how God is doing for each and everyone and how God is good, something like that. So yun yung main goal namin.
Exactly. Now, Irish, is it safe to say na nowadays what used to be a job security na tinatawag nung araw is, I mean, it doesn't exist anymore. Tama ba?
Mm-hmm. Correct,
So,
yeah.
Yes.
Do you actually believe na, kasi di ba ang magulang nung araw, I don't know kung may mga magulang pa rin na gano'n, no? Yun nga, maghanap ka ng graduate ka, galingan mo sa school, para pag nakagraduate ka, maghanap ka ng trabaho, and then para ma-promote ka, kasi meron tinatawag na job security. So, do you think, like you guys are modern parents na rin, do you honestly think na nowadays, it doesn't actually work that way na kung may trabaho ka, secured?
Yes, I think especially actually, I personally have my kids homeschooled kasi I want to instill to them that the entrepreneurial mindset is better than the employee mindset. But it's always good to go get employed first, so you can learn. You can learn to be a good boss. You can learn to lead, to interact with other employees, and then. But you have to have that entrepreneurial mindset. And hindi yun ang tinuturo sa schools eh. Walang bihira sa schools ang nagtuturo ng ganong mindset. So, that's why, isa yun sa reasons kung bakit homeschool ko yung kids namin.
Well, that's very good, no? Perfect, especially nowadays na kahit na mga matatanda ngayon, work from home na. So, hindi lang mga bata yung kailangan magstay sa bahay, pati matatanda, no? So, having two brains is always better daw than one. But nung magde-decide na kayo to actually put up a business or an enterprise, was there a struggle or iba yung idea ng isa, iba yung idea ng isa na kung saan kayo mismo nagka-clash? Was there a time na ganun? Parang you have to do it this way and then the other partner have to do it that way. May ganun ba?
Yes, actually madalas. Pero kasi, I think sometimes talaga nandun yung compromise. Ako yung nasusunod.
Okay.
Depende, may compromise. What we do is we write down the pros and the cons of each decision. And then dapat merong humility about pareho kami na to admit that mas tama ka sa point na to, or next time yung tama naman ako. So, ganun, we consider yung options namin when syempre nagkakaroon ng away talaga, nandun talaga yun, hindi mawawala.
Noong umpisa medyo mahirap talaga kasi actually we're choosing between us, sino ba yung unang mag-resign. So parang leap of faith talaga siya. So hindi namin alam kung sino yung mag-resign sa amin. So pinag-pray namin together and then we let God kung ano talaga yung plan niya para sa amin. We pray. Actually, initially, pag ako yung napupush na mag-resign or para pero when we pray and God answer us like, Melon is the one who resigned first. And I think after that, maganda naman naging nangyari. So, nakita naman talagang God move in mysterious way. So, kaya at least he's earning more than me, and the privilege is more than me. So, pero at the end of the day, yung plan ni God na binigay sa amin is si Melon muna yung mag-resign and then later ako naman. So, yun.
All right. Well, thank you guys for that answer, and we'll be continuing more to know the thought process and the process of kasi ito ibang ano ang diferensya dito okay lang kung isa lang ang nag-iisip pero dito dalawa kayo and you guys are executing together. So talagang may magka-clash at magka-clash. But we'll be finding out more about this two lovely couple a little bit later on when we come back right here on TNC. All right, thanks a lot. We are back once again for the fourth project where we talk about money, business, and life tonight right here on TNC. It's the 11th day for the month of July, Saturday weekend right here in Dubai, UAE, and we're still having our guests for this evening, MelRish and Melon, and they have a video production company here in Dubai, UAE. So we're talking about the process of getting yourself into a business from being an employee. Na malaking kinikita ha, malaking sinusweldo. So this is kind of difficult for you guys to actually let go siguro, 'di ba? Yung ganitong kumbaga trabaho kasi bakit ko iiwan? Most people would say, 'di ba? Parang hindi, kumbaga parang diyan ka kasi malaki kinikita mo diyan. But then again, the thought process and the mindset that goes within that decision na especially mag-asawa, 'di ba, na hindi ang negosyo totoo, it's a big risk. So that's my second question, or that's the second part of the interview that I'm going to ask these guys na what made them take the risk, 'di ba? Sabi nga nila, 'di ba? Sa trabaho pag uwi mo tapos na eh. But if you're running a business, it's a 24-hour job. So why choose the difficult na mas mahirap na bagay kaysa dun sa pasok ka ng 9 to 6, sisweldo ka, quincenas katapusan or every end of the month. So that's the question that we're gonna be going or we're gonna be asking these guys sa pagbabalik ng ating mga bisita. So may kinalaman din dun sa ano no sa naikwento ko earlier before on the first part of the episode tonight na may ganun eh, 'di ba? So may sitwasyon kasi guys ganito no, kapag laging ang nakikita mo problema, hindi ka makakaisip ng solusyon. Ngayon, ang problema hindi na pinoproblema 'yan. Ginawa ang problema para bigyan ng solusyon 'yan. So that's exactly what I want our viewers to actually see this pandemic, this crisis, this COVID-19 na to na nandito na eh. Oo, parang no one was actually prepared for this kind of magnitude na crisis, 'di ba? Pero andito na, wala kang choice and hindi lang ikaw ang ano, hindi lang ikaw yung dealing with this kind of crisis, but uh, the whole world. So, depending on you on how you're going to actually cope up, adapt, and improvise during the crisis. Kasi kung makikita mo, there's a lot of people na mas tumaas yung benta nila in terms of the business, in terms of clients na nasa service, mas dumami during the crisis. So, anong ginagawa ng mga tao na ito compared dun sa iba na ano ba, nag-aantay na lang? Sabi nga 'di ba nung minsan na meron ako isang quote na nakita. Hindi ko alam kung dito o doon sa kabila, 'di ba? Sinabi ko na some people let things happen, some people make it happen, and some people ask what happened. So medyo nakakatakot kapag pangatlo ka, 'di ba? Na pagkatapos ng pandemic, pagkatapos ng crisis, parang ha? Anyari? 'Di ba? So yung iba naman nanood na lang. 'Di ba? They let things happen and other people make things happen for them because I guess it takes but it boils down dun sa you're taking full responsibility of your life na hindi mo iaasa sa government, hindi mo iaasa sa may naringgan nga ako 'di ba natigilan na natin yung ayuda mindset. So that goes to each and every one of us na hindi kakayanin if we're just gonna alam mo yun, parang depend on the government because the government can only do so much for you and do sa mga tao nila. So tayo as a citizen we can actually do something for ourselves. Sabi nga ni sinong president ng US yun, it's not what the country can do for you but what you can do for the country. Nakalimutan ko na kung sino presidente yun. Abraham Lincoln ba? Kung hindi ako nagkakamali. So parang ganoon. Same thing with this one, no? And if you have the mindset of the entrepreneur, yung mga tao na nasa business world, ganun talaga eh, di ba? And they don't actually wait and just see kung ano mangyayari. Gagawan ko ng paraan, gagawan ko na action, everything in my power para maitawid ko yung business ko, maitawid ko yung negosyo ko, and for me to actually service more people or more client and customers. Oo. So, that, ang normally, di ba, yung sinasabi ni Melon kanina, no, na, mga anak, asawa, pupunta muna ako ng abroad, mag-iipon ako. Pagbalik ko, meron na tayong capital, so saka tayo magnenegosyo. So it's a different story for this guys. So yun nga, no, balikan natin Melon and Irish no kanina, yung thought process of magbibitiw ba kami sa trabaho o kasi it's a risk. So the second question is what made you take that risk na sabi nga ni Irish kanina no mas mahirap ang may negosyo kasi 24-hour to businessman or entrepreneurship, it's a lifestyle wherein dun sa empleyado 9 to 6 pasok ka lang, sweldo ka ng end of the month, okay na. So what made you decide na magtayo tayo negosyo?
Okay, so I'll start with the story. Dati ko yung 2008 pa lang gusto na nga mag-open a business because for us talaga kami entrepreneurial. We made a loan for $500,000 dirhams, 200 dirhams. And the time na yun, nabibigay yung bangka ng money. So, bilis mag-loan, lalo pag nasa Dubai ka before.
At engineer ka.
Tapos, yung work ko. And then yung time na yun, may business partner kami, and she ran away with the money. So, it was very devastating kasi we are employees, nag-loan kami, kulang pa. Actually, sobrang laki ng loan namin. We were planning to open a restaurant back then, pero sobrang laki ng loan namin, kulang. Ang laki ng installment, super expensive. Kulang yung sweldo namin. Tapos, ngayon, doon namin na-start yung photography. Sabi namin, ito hobby, gawin na natin business. Mag-sideline tayo every weekend. So we're working weekdays and shooting on weekends. Ang hirap. Sabi namin kasi just to pay for the loan. So, nung dumami yung clients namin, nabayaran na namin yung loan, in 2014, that's when we decided that to go full-time. And we realized actually after that, hanggang ngayon naisip ko pa rin, ang sarap maging empleyado because you're working 9 to 5, wala ka nang iisipin. But whereas in business, 24/7, you think about the clients, you think about yung cash flow, on weekends you do marketing. So you wear, as an entrepreneur and a small business owner, you have to wear many hats. Lahat yung gagawin mo yung aspects of financial planning, ikaw na rin, ikaw ang accountant kasi hindi ka pa makapagbayad na accountant, tapos ikaw na rin yung marketing, so kailangan kahit hindi ka sanay mag-marketing, kailangan matuto ka mag-marketing, pati social media ngayon. So, ang daming kailangan gawin as a business owner, pero the thing is rewarding kasi it's like, farmer. Yun yung nare-realize namin sa amin dalawa, parang kaming nagtanim, ang hirap magbungkal ng lupa, pero you get the fruits of your labor. You get to harvest later, kahit unti-unti, pero at least, the more you work, the more rewards you get. Parang gano'n.
So talagang nag-try kami, nag-push namin din yung sarili namin. I mean, it's sleepless nights. So, Brimo, we are working daytime and then on the weekends, we have to wake up early kasi may shoot kami for 2 days, weekends. So, medyo mahirap siya nung umpisa. Nahirapan talaga din kami. Pero, siguro ang advantage lang is we love what we are doing. I think that's push us more. Nakapagod siya, bili mo, uwi kami alas 2, alas 3 na madaling araw and then to wake up from 6 o'clock kasi may pasok kami ng 8 o'clock. So, it's difficult. Pero, once you love what you're doing, siguro yung mapupush sa'yo na you strive more, talagang gagawin mo lahat para, we tried many things actually. Maraming mga proseso nangyari sa pagkuha ng trade license, naloko kami. So parang maraming situation pero hindi yung naghadlang para ituloy namin yung dreams namin na magkaroon ng sariling negosyo. So, kumbaga, sa lahat naman ng bagay, may pagsisikap at mayroong paghihirap. Pero it's up to you if you're gonna give up. Sabi nga nila, it's how many times you fall, pero God counts how many times you stood up, para lumaban pa rin, tumuloy pa rin, try to achieve kung ano yung dreams natin.
Right. Now, I want to go back a little bit kanina, Melon and Irish, no, na naloko kayo for a huge amount of money, and you said during our private talks na it's 500,000, parang 500,000 dirhams. So in pesos, can you give us like more or less in pesos to, no? Kasi this is not a small amount of money, and some people would, okay, ayoko na, give up na ako kasi this is not a good start to open up a business kasi baon sa utang. Good thing may trabaho, so you guys can pay off the yung naloko sa inyo. But how much is 500,000 dirhams in pesos?
I think it's around 6 million pesos. Isang condo na. Actually, dalawa na that time.
So, parang talaga, yes, true, parang magta-time with business, pero yun, ito was 5 years pay off that loan, and it was, syempre, the time din na yun, we don't want to do business. Pero after 5 years, then naman, na-realize namin na, yes, it's a lesson learned. Huwag magtitiwala sa, it's better to, choose your business partners wisely. Yun yung natutunan namin, and don't just easily trust people. Yun yung
I want to share also, kasi binayaran namin yung loan namin na yun until 2013.
5 years.
So it's like, yung salary namin, pambayad lang ng bahay, tapos sakto lang, tapos
kulang kasi yung sweldo namin together that time in 2009, kulang na 2,000 every month. Pambayad lang ng loan. Plus, syempre, yung renta. Plus, yung pagkain namin. So, meron kami nagka-carpool kami.
Nagka-carpool, gano'n. Pero yung isang
para lang may extra income pa, gano'n.
Pero yung isang naging natutunan namin ng time na yon is naging mas faithful kami kay God. Kasi, every time we tell our story, hindi ko pwedeng i-share yung situation na nangyari sa amin na yon, na talagang how God works in our lives, especially on those times. Talagang, meron kami, may apartment kami, pero yung apartment namin due na every quarter, and then we still need to pay the bills, and we need to pay the loans, and pambayad ng bahay, iniisip namin kagad. Pero you can see how God's work if you really have faith in God. Yung pambayad, yung pambayad namin ng cheque is one couple called us and said, we have their wedding, and then this is our budget. Yung amount na binigay nila na budget nila is saktong-saktong pambayad namin sa apartment. So sabi namin, talagang God is working. Kumbaga parang nakikita mo talaga na if you have faith and you pray and you rely on Him, talagang ibibigay niya kung ano yung sakto na kung ano yung kailangan mo. And we realize as well na God provides you and God moves in mysterious ways.
Ang galing, I'm actually having a goosebumps right now, guys, when you guys telling the story, because I didn't ask and you shall receive, diba? So you have
Correct,
the faith,
yeah.
you have the mentality, the strong mentality of the entrepreneur. But aside from the faith, sabi ko nga, lagi tao lang, nanghihina, natatakot,
Correct.
diba? Kumbaga kinakabahan. But san humuhugot, diba? Because other people might took that as a justification na ayoko na muna. Kasi kumbaga, bro, naman no, willing naman ako, magninegosyo naman ako, kaso naloko kami, and it's not a small amount of money. Pero what keeps you going para ituloy yung sabi mo, una, restaurant pa muna, hanggang sa napunta na nga sa photography and videography. So, saan nanggagaling? Yun ang gusto ko maintindihan, especially the viewers tonight, na meron talaga. And I think that's what separates the entrepreneurs dun sa medyo hindi pa masyado o wala pa dun.
I think, number one, yung time na yun and hanggang ngayon, our photography, yung una talaga, ang gusto talaga namin to tell the story of the wedding as is. Hindi yung made-up stories. So number one, yung nakita namin na couples appreciate our work, nakita namin na hindi lang pala work to, we help other people. So, yun yung una namin na, may purpose pala na nakakatulong. Hindi lang pala earning money. So, that gave us to pursue this and to get better at our work. Kasi, hindi lang to passion hindi lang to hobby. Dahil yung minsan hobby napapalitan na may passion. Minsan, gusto ko naman ito, mas gusto ko naman. So, pero pag nakakita ka pala ng yung nire-reward yung work mo with appreciation or nakakatulong ka sa iba na na-appreciate nila yung work mo, dun, yun yung nag-fuel sa amin. So, tas nalalaman nila yung story namin na paano kayo nag-start, yun din. So, I think yun yung nag-fuel sa amin na we're helping other people. Tas ngayon din, when we have our team, kasi when you're a business, you employ other people, you give other people jobs. That is also parang ang laki daw ng tulong na nabibigay namin sa employee namin. So, and it's very rewarding. So, pag nakakatulong ka sa iba, it doesn't matter gano'ng kalaki yung kinikita mo. Minsan kahit wala ka masyadong kinikita, meron kasi time na business, bababa, may business time na maganda. Pero once you get the reward, yung reward, it's very rewarding. It's not financially rewarding. It is financially rewarding at times. Pero the best reward that we've got is the appreciation and the people that we have helped.
Yeah, actually, when kapag nakita nyo ang mga staff din namin, I mean, we want to treat them always as family. They are very much welcome in our house. Kung ano yung kakainin namin, kakainin din nila. And we try na, kumbaga parang, actually, kung marinig nyo ang prayer ng mga anak namin, every time we pray at night all together, lagi namin pinagpipray na use MelRish to be a blessing to others. Parang siguro yun na yung naging namin na naging talagang goal namin sa buhay and especially on this business na hindi lang kumita ng pera. So, kumbaga parang, it's to help. And then if you can hear yung mga testimony din ng mga staff namin, nakaka-bless din sila. Kumbaga natatouch din nila yung heart namin. Kaya we try to strive and we work together as a team na kung kumita kami, we share. Kapag hindi kami kumita, they help us. Kumbaga parang yun yung gusto namin, yun yung culture na gusto namin sa culture sa company namin na parang it's not only earning money. Yeah. So yun siguro. Tsaka yung we try them na kung ano yung passion nila, is try to come up kung ano kung ano yung talagang gusto nila sa buhay. Kaya yun yung in-encourage. Actually, in-encourage din ni Melon lahat sila na mag-business din. So,
sabi ko sa employees ko na dapat one day, hindi kayo pwedeng maging employee ko forever, ha?
Yeah. So, tinuturuan niya kung paano magkaroon ng online, paano magkaroon ng stocks. Sa market, parang gano'n, no?
Oo, ang galing guys, no? Kasi I've interviewed a lot of successful people in different fields, and now I have you here tonight on the show. Iisa, hindi kayo magkakilala, pero iisa, somehow the goal is paying it forward, di ba? Kung ano yung nangyari sa yung blessing, ibigay mo rin o gawin mo rin sa ibang tao. And I think that's one many good qualities of a businessman or yung mga nasa entrepreneurship, kasi they're thinking of other people too. Hindi lang sila, 'di ba? Yun kasi yung sinasabi minsan na o kalimitan na kaya mayaman yan o kaya negosyante yan kasi marami yung pera. And the part that they don't see is how you can actually affect and impact other people in terms of your business. Now, a little bit back again, sino kalimitan yung nasusunod in making decisions? Kasi nga husband and wife, business to. So, sino kalimitan yung
ako na nasagot niyan. So, actually, basically,
kasi ang strength niya is technical stuff, tsaka yung makapag-usap sa tao. Mas madali siya kumarap sa tao. Ako, ang strength ko yung mag-plan, mag-manage. As a customer siya. Ako naman sa
so actually, ano naman ako doon? 2 thumbs up naman ako doon. Wala naman akong angal. So, magaling siya maghawak ng pera. Second is, yung magaling siya humawak ng tao. Kumbaga, she makes sure na yung lahat ng team masaya.
Mother instinct na lang.
Tapos ako,
lahat sila anak ko.
sa akin naman kasi more on ko talaga. So since I'm a computer engineer, so I'm more on technical. So I focus more on the technical, kung ano yung kapag sinabi ni Melon, this is the requirement of the clients, ano yung kailangan nating gawin, ano yung kailangan. Pero walang bibilin daw, puro lang, renta lang. So yun, tapos and I talk too much. So yun yung
huwag siyang paghahawakin sa pera, madudugin.
So yun yung isang siguro sa akin, I talk too much. So I'm the one talking to the clients, I'm the one focusing on doing the real marketing directly, para gano'n. So
eventually, as you go along with the business sa inyong dalawa, you learn also and you grow. Na okay, mas magaling ka dito, this is your strength, ako dito na ako. So magkaroon tayo ng division of labor. How important is that in partnership, in life and in business?
Otherwise, magka-clash kami.
Correct.
Lagi. Kasi like for example, when he says something about technical, may nabasa ako.
I want to buy this.
Oo. So, pati yung events sa tao, so it's good that we understand, pwede magka-clash kami. Or may mga points pa rin na nag-overlap yung namin, yung jurisdiction. Pero, we try to weigh it. Pag ganun, na lang, understanding na, we try to, not to bring it home, but nabibring pa rin sa bahay So, minsan, pero never kaming nagasigawan or talagang matagal na.
Actually, nagkaroon kami ng alitan lang nung wala pa kami business. Pero nung nagka-business kami, actually, I'm so blessed kasi every time we go a wedding, we go to different hotels. Nag-date kami lagi, di ba? So, libre na, safe.
So, mas magaling akong photographer. Feeling niya, mas magaling siya. So, yun lang kami medyo...
May competition kapag magkasama kami sa shoot. Kaya mostly, magkahiwalay na kami ng shoot.
Why do I have the feeling, guys, tonight on this partnership na parang feeling ko parang there's a tendency na ang laging tama is si Melon. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ganun ba siya?
It's better. I mean, hindi naman masama yun, pero what I mean is, kasi...
Sa sofa siya matutulog.
Pero, I mean, minsan pinakinggan naman niya din yung mga side ko, especially sa technical side. Kasi kung minsan, correct. So basically, in terms of naman kasi, the way we do especially on buying equipment, kasi ako ang style ko kapag magbi-business kami, sabi ko, lagi namin pinag-uusapan na we have to to buy something na meron ng papasukan ng business. Kumbaga parang pagkakakitaan mo siya.
Ka na naman.
Oo nga. So, yun.
Hindi kasi, di ba, my next question, guys, is, ito, lagi ko sinasabi na, do not partner business sa kamag-anak sa kadugo. But in this case, hindi pwedeng hindi because you guys are a couple. Now, how difficult it is to separate yung pagiging objective sa subjective? Because I know there's a lot of maybe times na tendency na, oh, ayan ka na naman kasi feeling mo ito na naman. So ayun na naman yung ugali mo eh. When you guys are actually deciding about the business subject, minsan ba napapasok yung somehow nagiging subjective o personal?
Meron, syempre, meron. Pero how we establish the company is, sorry naman, ako ang managing director, siya general manager, empleyado ko.
Oh, mamaya ka na daw sumagot, Irish. No, we're gonna be taking a short break again. So mamaya malalaman po natin, di ba, paano nga mapapaghiwalay, di ba, yung pagiging objective in the business and yung subjective being a couple in a business. When we come back right here on TNC. Thanks a lot. We're back right here on the Ford Project, where we talk about money, business, and life. Broadcasting live from the Ford Project Studios in Dubai, UAE. Tonight, right here on TNC. And as my guest this evening, I have Miss Melon or Mrs. Melon and Irish, an entrepreneur, a couple entrepreneur here from Dubai, UAE. They owned a video production company and a photo production company in the Middle East. And eto muna, no? Before we actually move on with a lot of questions, I'm saying hello and good evening to Aniceto Muñez, Pearl, Aiza Garde, LeBron J, Arnon Cherag, Vladi Soreso, LeBron J also, Athens, Espanol, Lucena, hey. Hi, good evening. To my mom, all the way from Melbourne, Australia, Clemencia Mascat, si Aling Clemen, nakatutok. John Andres, Cecil Santos Garcia, Jojo Govino, Ashton Kuch Sorry Santos, Romeo Charlie Echo. Hello to you guys. Thanks a lot for being here on the broadcast this evening. And this is a fun and exciting topic and a lot of substance no, in becoming an entrepreneur in Dubai. O ayan, nag-aaway na tayo mag-asawa. Hindi kasi may tendency ganon. Diba? I don't know, for some reason, no, most couple pareho na parang laging mas tama si babae. And every guy, every husband can attest to that. Ayan na, may hugot na ako dito. Hindi, kita nyo naman kanina, no? So, they learn actually to be more objective, no? Kasi nga, negosyo to, o mag-asawa tayo, pero okay, ano ba yung mas tamang gawin? Ano ba yung decision na mas okay? Meron ba tayong option A, option B, option C? Ano yung mas viable option para sa atin? Ano ba yung mas doable, di ba? Saan ba mas malaking profit or revenue natin? Siguro, things like that in the business, especially if you are in a business with a partner or kamag-anak or kadugo. And but I don't suggest no kung nanay, kapatid, tatay, unless you can actually manage to actually yun nga yung every once in a while magka-clash eh. 'Di ba? May idea yung isa or ayan ka na naman papa, ayan ka na naman ate kasi, 'di ba? And I don't suggest no kaya nga mas maganda when you guys, 'di ba? Isipin niyo, 'di ba? When you do a business with people na hindi mo kamag-anak. O bakit ba bumaba yung sales natin? Bakit ito lang yung revenue natin? Kasi nagkaroon tayo ng problema. Ito yung naging difficulties natin. So they can actually discuss subjectively. Walang ikaw kasi hindi mo ginawa yung ganyan. Delayed kasi yung email mo. Hindi mo kasi naipasa yung PO natin. Alam mo yung ganun. So, but today or tonight, this is really, really different from what I usually tell people, diba? In putting up a business, enterprise, or partnering in business with family members. Kasi ito, hindi pwede to. No? And sometimes nga, ito sinasabi ng dalawa, no, ni Melon and ni Irish na they can actually they bring sa bahay na hindi naman na dapat. So, hindi maiwasan na ganun. But it's part of being a businessman. It's part of being in the entrepreneurship no, na dadaan sa ganun. And they choose the hard way to maybe eventually, di ba, employ more people, help other people, and then maybe eventually, wala ka na kasing oras dito, hindi ka na di oras ka ganang 9 to 6. Pag pinatawag ka ni boss, kahit weekend, you have to report in the office. Dito, ikaw ang boss. Uutusan mo yung sarili mo to actually make some more money for your own company. Di ba? So that's the very, very different part of the business. So welcome back, guys. No, ito na, no? Inilaglag ko na kayong dalawa. Hindi, biro lang. Joke lang. So going back, so pinaghihiwalay yung being subjective and objective in a business na pareho kayong owner, kayong mag-asawa. So how does that work for you guys?
You have to set boundaries. Yun. Ito, this is your jurisdiction. I do like HR major decisions. Pero syempre, we can still consult. Pero the major decision is sa'yo. Like, for example, for him, should we take this project? Should we not? My opinion is my opinion, but it's your decision. Parang ganun yung nagiging namin. So, meron kaming sineta namin yung jurisdiction. Kung ano yung jurisdiction niya, at yung jurisdiction ko. But we still consult each other kung what do you think? Ito, okay ba to? Okay ba i-hire to? Ito, I mean, you need to interview, both of us, we need to interview the same applicant. So, hindi pwedeng hire lang isa. Yun yung mga namin. We need to consult each other, but merong major decisions na ako lang pwedeng ako mag-decide, tapos may major decisions na siya mag-decide. So, yun yung
I think it's
yung ginawa namin para hindi ka mag-aaway. So, when we pray together, we pray about it.
Actually, it's siguro kaya kami nagtagal ganito. Actually, ako mas pipiliin ko pa na kami lagi ang magkasama sa business. Kasi actually nababalance. Meron akong traits na doon ako mahina pero she's more on that situation. So kaya sabi ko, I think it's balance. And I think ang common denominator kasi din namin is we have the same faith. So siguro yun yung naging isang key din kaya kami talagang we try to, kumbaga parang kapag mostly kung lagi na lang puro si Melon, pero siguro dahil I have a trait na yung being humble na lang. And sometimes, I mean, kung mag-aaway naman kayo, mas talong malaki magiging problema. So we try to... Oo, wag nang sasagot. Pero, I mean, she listen din naman. So at the end of the day, parang nare-realize din naman niya na meron time na... correct. So tahimik na lang ako. So pero yung inga, like I said, we have a common denominator which is we have the same faith. So we have the same God and we pray together, we pray with the kids. So I think it's yun yung make us band us stronger para sa business and as a partner as well. So I think yun yung common denominator namin na I can be proud of. Yeah.
Ang galing, guys, no, kasi the way I see things, this is very perfect and very beautiful what I see from both of you guys kasi the way I see things here is you're building a relationship and the business kind of just happen on the side. So is it safe to say it that way? Na you guys are growing together. You guys are. I mean, both of you are still young, and you're building a relationship together with the kids and the employees. But the business is just parang naging instrument na lang on the side. I mean, do you guys agree?
I think so. Kasi actually, me and Melon, we met 2008 January. And then we get married May. And then we get married in the church June 2008, same year. So we don't have a long period of courting each other. And then, so parang, so I think ito yung naging way namin.
To know each other. And then, yes, I think yun din yung maganda sa business is you learn a lot of things out of experience, and yung talagang you seek mentors, you watch a lot of these similar shows, you listen to a lot of podcasts kasi you have to educate yourself kasi you're running a business, ang daming nakasalalay dun sa business nyo, hindi lang yung sarili nyo na, hindi lang yung family mo, ang daming families ng employees mo nakasalalay. So, you have to grow, you have to innovate, lalo na ngayong crisis, kailangan talaga.
Oo. Maging creative in not only on the output, creative as well, how to reach out the client, something like that.
Before pala tayo magtuloy-tuloy, guys, no, Arch and Melon, I'd like to announce and cross-plug all the shows that we have right here on the TNC channel. We have the big picture from Mr. Lloyd Luna, hosted by Mr. Lloyd Luna. We have the HR hotline, medyo maliit, so kailangan ko na yata magsalamin. Mr. or Dr. Bert and Mike, the iBusiness. They're actually from Tennessee and Texas, all the way from the States. And of course, my show right here, which is Wednesdays and Saturdays right here on TNC. And of course, we have the U-Turn. This is also success stories and everything in between. The Home Buyer by Dante Salamat, hosted by Dante Salamat. And of course, this is another favorite of me, the Puppet Stories, hosted by Wanlo. Pag nanonood ko nito, feeling ko bumabalik ako sa pagkabata eh. And of course, the TNC Original, which is gonna be coming up soon on this platform, TNC, the new channel. So, ang dami niyo pong pwedeng abangan on this page, and I hope you guys like what we do right here on the platform. All right, so eto na guys. So, a lot of struggles, a lot of overcoming them. Sabi mo nga minsan nadadala pa sa bahay yung pag-aaway sa business, but at the end of the day, you have each other's back. That's the most important thing, I think, in this couple na nagtayo ng negosyo. And like you said, no, this is paying it forward. It's not about the money. It's bigger than money, and it's bigger than both of you guys. So you employed more people and helped more people. So before we wrap it up for today's episode, ang typical nga, like I said earlier, no, uuwi muna ako ng Pilipinas pag nagkapuhunan ako, doon ako magtatayo ng negosyo. But how important is ASAP makapag-start wherever you are in the world? Gaano ka-importante na kailangan as soon as possible you start your enterprise, as soon as possible you start your business, no matter anong level ng buhay meron ka ngayon? Gaano ka-importante yun?
I think marirecommend ko dyan talaga is yung nag-inspire din talaga sa akin talagang mag-push talaga na mag-resign na and open the 4-hour work week by Perez, and it says about it discussed about mini retirement. So kung hintayin na saka magre-retire when you're too old to enjoy your retirement. So open a business now while you have the energy, while you can fail and get up again. Kasi naman yung isusugal mo yung full retirement fund mo, and then mahirap nang bumawi. So, habang maaga na, alam mo, let's say, mataas talaga ang risk ng mag-fail ka. But you have the energy, you still have the energy, and you still have the resource to get back up again. Kasi the more that you get up, you learn a lot of things. So, hindi siya failure, it's more of learning process. So, mahirap na kasi pag, to be honest, I think mahirap na yan pag when you're old and yung wala ka ng backup or wala ka ng plan B. Kasi ngayon may plan B ka pa, pwede ka pang magtrabaho uli or you can get employed in case na ayaw mo na. Pero it's very rewarding. Kasi tulad ngayon, dami namin kilalang na layoff. Kasi ang hirap, alam mo yun, mahirap talaga maging employee, umasa sa paycheck.
Kahit sinasabi nga ng mga kaibigan namin ibang lahi, sabi niya, it's very few Filipino na thinking ay mag-business. Sabi ko, why we don't change yung ano yung pagkakakilala sa atin? Kasi mostly kasi ang thinking ng bawat Pilipino na lang is I have to work, save money, buy this gadget and buy this thing and then go home in the Philippines and then intay uli ng sweldo, tapos nauubos uli yung ipon. So parang bakit ganun na lang, sabi ng mga kaibigan namin na bakit kayo iba? Parang you started your business so early. So I think it's also to let's change the let's change yung ano yung tinitingin nila sa atin na ang Pilipino employee na lang palagi. So it's nice to share na tayo mga Pilipino, magaling din tayong mag-business. So dapat hindi na maging thinking natin. Kaya actually yung mga anak din namin kinukwento ni Melon na lagi ano bang gusto niyo paglaki niyo, ano bang gusto niyo business. Siguro it's nice to start early para at least you prepare yourself, put your mindset kasi yung mindset ng Pilipino puro ano lang maging empleyado na lang and then mag-retire na lang later.
It's okay also to be an employee pero maganda kung ano mo yun, yung meron ka sarili mo. Na you can get your fallback ka kasi
I think no dun tama, correct no. Meron. I think dun papunta yung which is actually nasagot na no. The fourth project which is the final part of the interview tonight is you have a social responsibility and napakaganda nung sinabi niyo kanina no na dapat ang Pinoy kilala sa buong mundo hindi lang pagiging manggagawa or employee. Dapat makilala din ng Pinoy sa pagiging entrepreneur or businessman dahil it's about time, 'di ba? It's high time na ngayon mag-umpisa na tayo. And to our fellow co-hosts from different parts of the world no, dito sa Dubai ngayon no, we're very happy na there's a lot of Filipino expats that are actually putting up business, restaurants, may bar, merong cleaning company, may photography, may video at kung ano-ano pa mga company. So I think it's slowly happening and for us very few I think that's the yun nga, social responsibility and the goal na ipakilala ang Pilipino internationally na hindi lang tayo basta manggagawa lang, 'di ba? And that's very very good parang I would say another advocacy, 'di ba? Na pinapakita nyo you're setting an example na bakit kami pwede namin magawa o bakit ikaw hindi pwede pareho lang naman tayo. So what's the difference, 'di ba? So tama yung sinabi ni Irish kanina no na I think the mindset we need to change the mindset. Kung yung ginagawa mo pa ulit-ulit walang masyadong resulta, I think dapat palitan eh. Tama ba?
Correct. Yeah.
Now the
last maging creative.
Right. Now the last question, what decisions that you think you could have done differently knowing na eto na yung business nyo? So in the past, yung mga dinaanan, what decisions that you think you could have done differently for things to get better maybe or maybe different decisions sa inyong dalawa in terms of the business?
I would say, I mean, actually, sabi ko, pag naisip na sayang talaga yung half a minute, pero kung hindi kami naloko noon, wala kami siguro ngayon. I think, don't look at things. Minsan kasi we give up when adversity comes. Pero minsan kasi adversity pala, opportunity. So, I think right now, wala pa naman kaming pinagsisihan na business decision.
I think because we always pray for all our decisions and we talk about it.
And we see it, when we look at the big picture, parang may reason pala of why everything is happening. Siguro may mga times lang na sayang pinalampas namin yung isang big project or we could have done this project better. Pero dahil based on experience nila na we are more experienced now, kaya namin nakikita yung mas magaling na kami yung photographers or filmmakers kaysa noon. So,
at siguro one last
yung mga minor purchases siguro.
One last thing as well na ma-share ko siguro is yung in any situation kahit minsan hindi pabor sa atin, I think we have to think positive. Actually, I'm so blessed kasi especially lately business is down, kumbaga walang opportunities, very low. Pero kung nakikita mo lahat sa social media, puro negative, and then you get affected, ABS na lang pinag-usapan, o yung ganito na lang. But I think the thinking we have to change. Like, every time na merong negative na nangyari, why we don't bring something positive? to lift up others. So, and lift up as well, actually, even between us, kung positive lagi yung sinasabi natin, positive pa rin yung pinakikita natin, I think we can gain more kasi we try to make them happy instead of being sad and being affected of the situation. So I think yun na lang.
I think that's the biggest take that we can actually get from this Fort Project interview tonight from the both of you guys. And see, di ba, yung umpisang kwento ko is see the opportunity in the midst of the chaos. And with that, do you have any, by the way, do you have any shows or do you have any social media that you guys can plug and follow and events? Go ahead, guys.
Follow us on Instagram. We have actually 3 accounts. For MelRish Weddings, we have at MelRish and Facebook page, the MelRish Weddings. And for our corporate work, the production work, hashtag at MelRish Studio sa Instagram and the MelRish Photography sa Facebook. And we also have a printing department, so we print albums and fine art. And then we also have a smaller business, which is the handyman.
Handybody, so we do AC, maintenance, fit out, and also we do anything maintenance sa house nyo or company.
And sa mga nanonood sa Pilipinas, yes, we do offer also weddings and events services. We have a branch in the Philippines.
Yeah, we have a MelRish Manila.
Wow. All right. So congratulations to the success of your business, guys. And that's Melon and A-Rish. And so ito yung mga literal na mag-asawang walang pahinga. Ang dami, di ba?
Kuratsa.
And guys, I would like to say thank you and thank you for being a part of the show and thank you for being here tonight on the program. And well, congratulations again and stay safe. All right, guys?
Thank you so much for inviting us and guesting us.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the last, and hopefully, maybe on the second season, I'm gonna have you guys again on the program. All right.
Thank you.
There you go. My guests for tonight, Irish and Melon, a couple who has different businesses or different types of businesses right here in Dubai, UAE. So once again, guys, I'm inviting everyone for you to like us right here on this page, inbox us, follow us, and share this page, share the broadcast right here on TNC, the new channel. And this is the new baby of the channel, the Fort Project, that's hosted by me. My name is Bob. This is where we talk about money, business, and live. And also final shout outs that I would like to do this evening. Oh, ang dami kasing tao sa sa comment section down below. Hello to hi once again to Aniceto, to Athens, and who else? CM Batino Tagle, Aubrey Jane, Laqueste, Bayot, John Andres, Cecil Santos Garcia. Hello to you guys. Thanks a lot for being here on the broadcast. And of course, well, I guess that's about it for me this Saturday weekend. Until next time, this is the Fort Project, where we talk about money, business, and life. My name is Bob, right here tonight on TNC. Good night.